Convenient, stress-free travel at a great value. Sounds awesome, doesn't it? One company specializes in just that, offering what they describe as tailor-made happiness. Leisure travel specialist Diane McVicker returns from the vacation store in the cruise company. It's great to have you back, as always. We're focusing on Club Med today.
Yes.
Would you tell us a little bit about this? Because I feel like most people have probably heard about them. It's a tradition-rich company. How long have they been around?
Club Med has been around for 65 years.
Wow.
They had, what's his name, Gerard Blitz. He was a water polo champion, and he decided to invite a couple of his 100 closest friends to join him in Spain. And that's where the concept came from. I mean, I guess he just started getting ideas about, you know, doing something more all-inclusive that everybody would enjoy. So for 65 years, you know, they have been around that long. It's iconic that it's an iconic company, I suppose you should say. I mean, they have been around that long, and there are so many companies that just fail. Not this one.
That's a great point. You're not around for that length of time in any industry if you don't have a great thing going. So maybe, I mean, I guess I thought initially that they were just limited to kind of the typical, though super enjoyable, Mexican and Caribbean resorts. But really, once you start to look at it, they've got locations all over.
Worldwide. They are worldwide. For instance, Maldives, Indonesia, Bali, Morocco, China, Egypt. It's not just Mexico and Caribbean, even though they do have 2 resorts in Mexico, which are fabulous and are, you know, you think they're a little bit more price. They are luxury, so they are going to cost you more money. There's no question. But look at this. This is your either Swiss Alps or the Italian Alps. I'm not really sure which one this is. It doesn't make any difference.
France,
It is overseas. These are all-inclusive properties, and when I say all-inclusive, you know, they truly mean even lift tickets. I mean, I know, you know, people from here go to Colorado and pay a lot of money for lift tickets. Lessons, these things are included when you go to a Club Med somewhere glorious like this. Your children are getting lessons, you're getting lessons. But even if it's not something like a snowbound destination, Club Med is really big on kids programs. They've been the leader for 48 years. They are huge on the Cirque du Soleil. And I mean, can you imagine? I mean, a lot of people are doing this trapeze, these different, like, here we go. How fun does that look?
You get to do that yourself.
Oh, yes. This is all included. So they are huge with these, with getting kids involved and doing these types of things that you wouldn't normally do at any of these other resorts we've talked about in the past.
Cooking lessons for kids.
Archery. Pilates, I mean, you name it, they know what to do. It's
when you go to the resort?
Look at this. Doesn't she look like she's having a great time?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Club Med is a step up from the others we have spoke about, but you are going to pay a little bit more, but it is much more luxurious, much more involved. Your kids will never be looking for something to do, and neither will you.
This is a great example of you pay for what you get, and you're getting a lot.
And the other thing about the Club Med, where the other properties are not so, they're not cookie cutter. A lot of these properties are cookie cutter, and you know, even though they're still fantastic, these are not. They are integrated into the agriculture and the, not agriculture, architecture is what I'm going to say. We're not talking about farming.
Well, I didn't know where you were going, Diane.
No, cuisine per destination. I mean, they're built into the close to the ocean.
It's true to the region where it lies.
Golly, they are just outstanding. And it's not just for families, don't get me wrong. They have areas, you see an area there, it might be more of a family area, then over to the other side of this beach, it would be just for adults only.
Yeah, like
so
singles,
you can
for
get
example.
Away. Absolutely. So there is something there for everybody.
Yeah, this is one option, and I like the idea of going to a leisure travel specialist like you or Kim or any of the other pros, because you're, yeah, I'm like, are you Kim? No, you're Diane. Sorry, I had one of those moments.
It's early. We're still...
But you know where to go, so that if somebody comes in and they say to you, this is the sort of experience we're looking for, then you can suggest, because you've been there, you have these relationships that are so important, and that's going to be perfect for a lot of people. But then others might want something like a river cruise, which brings August to mind, and what you've got going on with Alma Waterways.
Yeah, we do. August 1st, we have the KMTV viewers trip. And this is going to start in Budapest and end in Vilshofen, which is, you can fly out of Budapest, or not Budapest, you can fly out of Prague or Munich. This is an 8-day trip, which you can add on to at the beginning, at the end. $29.67 is the beginning price on it. It really, river cruising is just outstanding as well.
The value here is something that you're really proud of.
Yeah.
Because typically it would cost.
They're very expensive.
Yeah.
They can be incredibly expensive, but they are well worth it because everything's included, your meals, your drinks, your shore excursions. Yeah, it's a great deal.
And because of that, but the spots are going to be limited for it. So if you've always wanted to take a river cruise, it's cool that Diane's going on that one, so that you've got an escort there. It's just fewer questions, and they're going to be guiding you through every bit of it, from the planning to the execution, and then all you have to do is enjoy it.
Yeah.
But this brings to mind this point of going to a pro. I have Nextdoor, the app, and so neighbors, different communities will post. And yesterday somebody posted, "I'm looking for somebody to help us plan a family vacation. Do you have any suggestions?" And I, of course, popped in and said, yeah, call Diane. But why should people turn to a pro instead of going about it on their own, trying to search out stuff online, for example?
Things can go wrong. Unfortunately, it's great for research. I mean, we encourage people to go and research what's going on, where they want to go. But come and see us, because you make one small move, you hit that button, and you own an airline ticket that you went, oh gosh, I didn't really want to go there. I really wanted to come back on this date. I've got the wrong month in there. It's too bad.
And all of the unexpected stuff too.
There's
That you
all
don't,
kinds of
when
things that can
you
go
don't
wrong.
do this every day and you don't know the ins and outs, and then you get caught with surprise, and it's like, oh boy. The Vacation Store and the Cruise Company, now near 141st and Q. Online, you can search thecruisecompany.com or give them a call. It's 339-6800 if you would like to go to one of the Club Med resorts, or you would like to join Diane on that river cruise coming up in August. That opportunity is tremendous. It's great to see you as always,
You
Diane.
too, Mary.
Thank you. March.